Once upon a time in ancient Rome, Servius Tullius VI, current king of Rome, ordered everybody back to their homes, kind of like the quarantine we're in right now. They ordered them back so they could keep track of the population, and this was the birth of the census. Fast forward like, 4 or 5 years, and now we're in America! We had just finished having some sort of tea party with the British, and they didn't want to attend for some reason, so they kind of left us alone. It was kind of rude in my opinion. The year? 1790. Big old Tommy Jeff was Secretary of State, and the OG Johnny Adams was a big cheese. Our founding fathers, aka Mount Rushmore Squad, were all about equal representation. And the only way they could ensure that was to count everyone and deal out delegates accordingly. Now what exactly is the census? Well, it's kinda like freshman year chemistry for college students. You're in a big lecture hall with hundreds of people and professors starting to do roll call, only this time, attendance is about that cash money and not just 10% of your grade. You see, the results of the census and the data contained profit billions of dollars in federal funding that go to hospitals, fire departments, schools, roads, and other resources that you see around your community. The results of the census also determine the number of seats each state will have in the U.S. House of Representatives, and they're used to draw congressional and state legislative districts. We are a diverse and changing country with many different people, cultures, and groups that need to be accounted for. The census ensures that each and every single person counts and that the federal government hears our voice. Now, one of the biggest concerns with the census is your privacy, but fear not. The U.S. Census Bureau is bound by law to protect your answers and keep them strictly confidential. In fact, every single employee takes an oath to protect your personal information for life. The answers you provide throughout the census are used only to produce statistics. You are kept completely anonymous, and the Census Bureau is not permitted to publicly release your responses in any way that could identify you or anyone else in your home. The census itself is extremely easy to fill out.
What do you do?
Well, I'll tell you. It is available 24/7 and can be done online or on paper. It's extremely important that we get our voice out now. So what do you say? Can we count on you to participate in the 2020 census?